Almost every day I get a new message, someone saying, hey ma, how you doing? Or hey baby.
I started playing these free online gambling sites. So I see people winning millions and millions of dollars, and then I get the thrill of like, man, I could be one of those guys.
The internet really can bring out the worst in you. On the computer, it seems easier to say things like, since you're not face-to-face, you can't exactly see their reaction, so it's a lot easier to do things.
It's really easy to think, oh, it's not going to be me, I'm smart, if anything bad happens, I can just turn off the computer and walk away, but sometimes you really don't even know you're being victimized until it's too late. You're in a safe place, you're in your room, somewhere where you don't think of strangers coming in and invading. It's really easy to forget that you have no idea who you're talking to and that they can be anybody.
Sometimes they call it the superhighway, and for that reason you should think about it as a highway with all kinds of traffic on it, including you. There are dangers on a highway. There are rules that you need to follow. There are certain things that you don't want to do because it's going to increase your risk of being hurt or hurting others. So it is a kind of a nice idea to think of it as a superhighway with traffic that has certain kind of rules and behaviors that will help keep you and others safe.
Anybody ever seen anything about online gambling? Any of those gambling websites?
Someone very close to me actually does those gambling sites. He does it quite often, he does it probably at least 3 times a week. He's lost money.
Yeah.
I could honestly say he's probably a addicted gambler because he gambles a lot. I don't know if he can stop doing it, but he doesn't stop doing it. They play Texas Hold'em and blackjack. The game kind of allows you to win a lot more than lose, in fact. So you think, why am I wasting my time doing this for free when I could actually be winning money?
A guy approached one of my friends and he actually said, "You look really familiar. I think I've seen you before." And she really didn't know who he was, but she said, "Oh yeah, I think you look familiar too, blah, blah, blah." And so he's like, "Okay, let's meet somewhere." So she scheduled to meet him at the mall, and she did meet him, and he ended up being someone completely different from the photo she had seen. And it was a really scary experience.
One of my friends, he met a few girls on MySpace because he tried to get a girlfriend through there, and he brought us all to meet them once, and it turns out the girl was using older pictures of her sister, and she was only 13 or 14 years old, and she lied about everything on her page.
My friend had gotten instant messaged online by a girl who supposedly lived in Alaska, and she had told him that she had seen his website, his page, with all his information on it and his pictures. She said he was hot, and he was flattered about it. She started to ask for him to send pictures, and then she was just like, "No, not those kind of pictures," and she started sending him inappropriate sexual pictures of herself to him. He got emailed a week later that said that she was in LA. So he was kind of weirded out, so he blocked her.
And kids think that it's so easy, that they are so safe in social networking sites, that they can put privacy on there and they're safe, and they only let their friends in and they're so safe, but they don't realize that these predators could get into their sites and see their sites, and the amount of information they can get from a teenager's website is unbelievable. They don't realize that just their pictures alone can give them so much information.